Have you ever thought about a common theme in Star Wars in that it is often said that if Anakin was not defeated by Obi-Wan, that he would be able to achieve his true potential and that he would become the most powerful Jedi or Force user ever to be in existence. But because he was defeated by Obi-Wan and was emulated and he lost his arms and his legs and forced to survive in a life-preserving suit, he could never reach his true potential. And I was thinking about this because in the Disney new canon, a Sith uses the pain, the hate, the suffering to fuel the dark side, and that is where they get their strength. But if I think that Anakin's true potential will only have been reached as a Jedi, and that as a Sith he is as powerful as he was ever going to be. And I say this because think about it. If let's say he actually defeated Obi-Wan, then his only tie to the dark side would be his lust for power. He wouldn't necessarily have pain. He wouldn't necessarily have suffering. He would probably have anger because his wife would still be alive. She probably would have, she would have given birth to his kid. Now, she might have left him, but I don't know. I don't know if that in and of itself would have led to him undergoing the three factors that are necessary for one to use the dark side to its fullest potential. He wouldn't be suffering like he's suffering in the suit. He wouldn't be undergoing pain like he is in the suit. And he wouldn't have the anger that he is suffering in the suit. Because for the most part, while he's in the suit, he is undergoing pain, both mentally and physically. He had a mental breakdown, and his body can only survive based with that suit. He cannot really see anything with his own eyes anymore because he needs to be in that suit. He's undergoing suffering because of all of those previous factors and the fact that he is in essence, and he knows this, he can never be as powerful as the Emperor. He will always be a servant to someone. And he is undergoing anger because he feels that all his closest friends, from Ahsoka to Obi-Wan to even Padme, has betrayed him. And while he is in his current form, he is undergoing all of that so he can use that to fuel the dark side, which is what is shown in the new Disney canon when he made the cyber crystal bleed. He took all that hate, that pain, that anger, that suffering, and used it to turn that crystal from a life-giving crystal to a hate-filled crystal. And I just feel that if that didn't happen to the character, he would never be able to reach at that level because, like I mentioned before, while he was whole, he really just had a lust for power. And I just feel that when it is mentioned in the story that if he never was injured, would he have been able to, he would have reached his true potential. And I just feel that he would only have reached his true potential as a Jedi. He could never reach it as a Sith. He is, in his current form, he has reached as high as he could reach as a Sith. He could have only reached his true potential to become one, if not the most powerful Force user in existence, only as a Jedi. And that based on how the story is written, it was never meant to be. But only if he would have remained uninjured would he have reached his true potential as a Jedi. I having thought about it, I just believe that he would never reach his true potential as a Sith. He just he had to undergo that defeat in order to reach as high as he could go as a Sith, but he could never reach his true potential as a Sith. So in essence, I just feel that Anakin could only reach his true potential as a Jedi, because if he wasn't defeated on that day, the hate, the pain, the anger, the suffering that he is using to fuel the dark side in his injured state, he would not have those things if he was not defeated. And therefore, when it is talked about that, oh, if Anakin wasn't injured as Darth Vader, he would be able to defeat the Emperor, I truly believe that is not the case. I feel that if he would have gone uninjured, I don't think he still would have been able to defeat the Emperor. Because I think the things that are needed to fuel the dark side, at least as how Star Wars explained it, he wouldn't have been able to have tapped into whole. And therefore, I just feel that his only true potential could have been reached as a Jedi. That is it for Nerd Talk today. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. I would love to read them. If you think that Anakin would have reached his potential as a Jedi or a Sith, please leave that. If you agree with me, please leave that. If you don't agree with me, please leave that. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you another time. Peace.